Aangekomen in de Lighthouse openen wij de deur.
There. Who needs control?
You took a foolish risk, Addie. But you have arrived at the lighthouse nonetheless.
Precies.
Yes, well done.
And you may still be redeemed with the activation of the beacon.
Always with the beacon.
Yes, always with the beacon.
We komen aan in de Lighthouse.
Will I need my helmet?
It's never a bad idea. Unless you want to preserve your suit oxygen in case of emergency.
The rooms ahead are safely pressurized, Addie. You're good to go.
Do we know if your processors are here?
The room directly ahead was the Keeper's living quarters. Grace processors are somewhere above.
Pretty basic accommodations.
Ja. Het zijn allemaal slaapkamers.
These must be the cells where the Keeper's acolytes stayed.
And where new ones will return.
Hier ligt weer een
This
kennis.
looks like it was left for someone to find.
Even luisteren.
I can hardly believe it has come to this, but my work here with Grace will end with Grace herself. I can only pray that people will come to forgive us one day. We loved her, and we lost her. She will never be forgotten.
Doesn't sound like the inner circle wanted Grace shut down.
Nee. Daar lijkt het inderdaad op. In deze kamer is niks. Ik ga gewoon alle kamers even langs. Dit is een hele donkere kamer. Hier is de enige kamer zonder bed. Laten we even een lampje aandoen voor de donkere kamer. Er is ook weer een canister.
Another canister.
Even hacken.
The last shuttle leaves in but a few hours. We did what we could to save her. I know she is lost to us for good. Even Everett probably knows that now. But I couldn't compel him to leave. None of us could. I fear he will follow Grace into the dark. Yet,
Dus Everett is nog hier.
such is the way of a keeper. His fate will forever be tied to Grace.
Everett was trying to save Grace.
Ja. En dit is de enige route die we nog hebben. Maar ook hier... Oh nee, ik wou zeggen, er zijn links en rechts nog deuren. Maar
This
dat
door
is niet
certainly
zo.
looks important. How do we get in?
That's curious. I have no access to this door, nor do I see any way of opening it.
Wat zien we hier?
Feels solid.
There aren't any hidden switches, if that's what you're thinking.
Maar... Triangle symbol, figure symbol.
This would be the pilgrims coming to Grace.
Ja.
The triangle here must be the spire, which would represent Grace. This is the same symbol that's on the Keeper's door. So I assume it represents the Keeper.
Huh.
This ring here seems to connect the Keeper to Grace.
Curious that the Keeper is situated above Grace. Would you agree, Control?
Coincidence.
The human in the loop, I guess?
Hier is nog een relief, wat er anders uitziet.
Nothing here either.
Well, you're nothing if not predictable.
Just making sure.
Hier hebben we dus niet die
Looks like someone's
human.
being selected from a group.
Ja.
Human sacrifice.
I'm guessing it's the Keeper.
The depiction seems to imply they were chosen from the masses on pilgrimage here.
Ja.
Faithful, vigilant, willing. That sounds so familiar.
The ancient tenets of the human in the loop.
Grace's architects must have been more fearful of losing control over AIs than we are today because they gave them so much responsibility. I mean, it makes sense. Grace was the greatest AI undertaking in human history.
Is dat waar het om gaat? De gevaren van AI?
So, if this is the symbol of the Keeper, I figure only the Keeper was allowed to enter here.
Maybe the Keeper had a key for the door. As we've been saying, there is no mechanism for a key or any other interface.
Maybe the Keeper was the key. Maybe the door would open for him.
Are you not already the Keeper? You are the only human in the loop here.
Ah, but does Addie qualify based on the 3 tenets? I would say Addie has proven to be virtuous and faithful.
But I'm not willing?
Are you willing to become the new keeper?
If it means I'm able to activate Grace. But how would I prove I'm willing?
Maybe you can just tell the door you're the new Keeper. That's idiotic.
I'm the Keeper?
Ha! Say it like you mean it.
I'm the Keeper.
Congratulations on your new job, Addie.
Yeah, congrats.
My God. This is really it.
Kijken wat hierboven nog is dan.
Where are you going, Addie?
Just looking around. Is this a theremin?
It is a 35th century
Instrument.
reproduction of a 29th century Kellogg theremin.
I used to play one as a kid. I hated those lessons. Huh. It still works. Let's see what I can remember.
Lekker hoor, muziekinstrumentje. Een bed.
Decent sized bed. You think keepers ever had partners?
Are you considering your prospects? I'd suggest they are not good.
Is this anything special?
It is a light, and there is nothing behind it. Are you looking for secret passageways?
Ja.
Maybe. Is this a lavatory?
It is indeed.
Een toilet.
He didn't keep much in the way of personal items.
As keeper, he would have want of nothing.
Can't say I'd feel the same after a few years.
Wat is dit dan voor plank? Oh, daar kunnen we niet naar kijken. Oké. Wat is hier dan nog? Niks. We hebben alleen die theremin die daar staat, waar we muziek mee kunnen maken. Wat is dit voor apparaat?
Each tube must connect with a room in the settlement.
Oh ja. Oh, daar komen die berichten
This
natuurlijk.
must be where all the wishes end up.
Ja.
What's this?
A playback device for the wish canisters. It appears wishes from each room could be sorted and consolidated onto master canisters.
Just static.
The recording is too deteriorated for standard playback. You'll need to rebuild the recording with your altered comm device.
Oké.
Well, it's been over 30 years since I made a wish of my own. It's the same one as always. I wish it'd come back to us. I'd also like to wish for your forgiveness, Grace. I know the place above is your domain, and we ought not enter. But I've decided going up there is the only way to get you back, and I have to give it a shot. I won't be sending this wish up with all the others. I'm going to leave it here for anyone else who might come along. And if they do manage to bring you back, they can tell you Everett says hello, and that he truly believed you were a beautiful thing.
So, Everett had a way into the processor room.
Ja.
That would have been strictly forbidden.
The room is directly above, but I don't detect an obvious way in.
Maybe he wished himself up there? If that works, I will gladly shut myself down. Do it, Addie. Make a wish.
As last resort, pal. It did sound like these wish canisters could be sent up to Grace somehow.
Ja.
And there are still more buttons and things to push on the console.
Hier is een hendeltje. Ah.
Ah.
Ze zegt letterlijk ah, zoals ik het zei. Kan ik hier in?
One of the
Cavity.
blocks is missing. Looks like it was ripped out. Don't suppose Everett crawled in here.
Misschien wel.
The cavity would be big enough to contain an average human.
There's really no telling what would happen if you rolled that up.
But it has to be the way he got up there. Makes sense.
The space above is the domain of grace. It is not for you to enter.
What else is there for me to do here?
You can carry out your duty as Keeper of the Spire. On the console, there is a button that will activate a beacon to call the masses back to this place. I have armed the mechanism. You need only push the button. Human hands will usher in a new golden age.
Oh, die knop. Nee, ik ga gewoon naar boven.
Well, I fit.
Now what? You're going to mail yourself?
Maybe.
Hoe doen we dat?
There's no way to raise this container from inside. Only the switch on the console will raise the container.
Hoe gaan we dat doen dan? Snel rennen.
This
Oké.
is not allowed, Addie.
I need to know.
Keep your hands inside at all times, Addie.
Daar gaan we. Naar het domein van Grace.
There must be millions of wishes stored here. What can you tell me about this place?
Precisely 1 million wishes are contained here.
Oh, and they light up when I speak with my voice.
Can you get me closer to the central column?
I do not have the ability to move the structure.
Sorry about this, Mom. I don't think I have many options here.
Ja, dan moeten we toch maar eens springen. Gaan we weer in de volgende video doen. Graag tot dan.
I feel like these are meant to be moving.